Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valin Ose again. Kindly hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So guys, I bring you good news because there's, a recent development between Tonto Dike, who is a renowned Nollywood actress, and the father of her son. You guys know that they've been very, toxic, like the relationship has been very toxic since, both of them divorced. And so in a recent interview that was between Tonto Dike and Dele MOMODU, she opened up, on a lot of things. And the most important one is the fact that she has forgiven her ex-husband, Churchill, and that, she's in a better place right now. And according to her, she was like, previously, that she reads the Bible and then she knows what's in there in terms of forgiveness, but she never understood it well until a friend whom she respected a lot just explained it in a different way. And so that she now understands that forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it for the other person, but you're doing it for your own growth, and you're doing it so you're not stagnant or something. And so she feels like she owes everyone forgiveness, and she forgives really easily. And so the man was like, he was like, the guy was really strategic. He was like, he put it out there, have you forgiven the father of your son? And then she's like, I have forgiven him, especially him, because especially because of my son. I have forgiven him and I wish him the very best. So guys, what do you think? Because this is a very good development. We all know that a lot of things have gone down between these two. Like, it's been a lot of dragging, a lot of sobbing, a lot of revelation of secrets and stuff like that. A lot really went down. So having to hear this from her, and I feel like this is the start of something new between them. And I'm thinking that perhaps this would also rub off on the son positively, because I'm trying to see that maybe the father and the son would be reconnected, because you all know that she has made it very difficult for the guy to be able to have that interaction between the son and him. So I'm hoping that this will change everything. But what do you think? The second thing that they talked about was the fact that, remember the incidents that happened in Dubai when she went for like the music fest in Dubai and she got arrested, and, rumors had it that, she was jailed, yeah. And then it was because of drugs. And then she debunked it and she was like, no, that nothing like that happened. Yes, she was arrested and stuff, but not because of drugs or alcohol or anything like that. What happened was that the guards disrespected her, like called her a name, and that name was more like a call girl or something. That she was dressed, she had a bra on, and then she had like blazers on, but they felt like that was a wrong dressing, and so to them that's haram. And so that's why she was held back. And that the other thing was that when that happened, that was what started the altercation. And so when that happened, she was trying to film the situation, and then they said that was wrong, that she shouldn't have done that. So that nothing like drugs or alcohol or anything. And she never mentioned anything about it, because Dubai is her home. She has a home there, and she wants to be able to enter Dubai anytime, especially when the pandemic is over and stuff. So she never, ever, gave an interview on that subject matter. And so she just wanted to edit. So she was just very brief, shy about the whole thing that happened in Dubai. But right now, you guys know what really happened, and you know the truth and the lies, okay? So the other thing that they talked about was, her life, Nollywood in general, and, if she, usually rejected roles in the past. And then she was like, yeah, I rejected roles in the past because Nollywood has a way of, stereotyping you to a particular role, and that she never wanted that for herself. So she wanted to be in a place where she would be growing at every point in time. And so she also mentioned, our father and uncle, Kulpite Doche. She was like, most of the movies he acted, are movies where he would just be repeating the same thing. They always give him that role because maybe he's good at it and stuff like that. That the only thing that would change would be his name, but everything else would just remain the same. And so she never wanted it for herself. So that's the discussion they had today. So guys, what do you think? Do you think this forgiveness that she mentioned is really genuine? Like, it's it's really, really, like, what this forgiveness we're talking about? Like, would this create a new relationship between her and her ex, or her ex and the son? So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. But immediately the news started carrying that she had forgiven her ex and stuff like that, she quickly went to her Instagram page to make a statement. And guys, I'm going to read out that statement to you. She was like, yes, I said what I said. I forgive every single person who tried to hurt me, knowingly and unknowingly. I deserve all the good things of life. So, yes, I do accept the gift of forgiveness. Yes, you may not deserve or ask for my forgiveness, but I'm giving it anyways, not for your sake, but for my growth. Because I love myself so much, I'm giving myself a chance to also be forgiven by my Heavenly Father. Oh, no, I ain't asking for forgiveness in return. Never ever will. I am doing the right thing just for me, period. Although my forgiveness don't mean I am stupid, not all forgiveness needs reconnections. Hashtag King Tonto. Hashtag Mama King. Hashtag Tonto Dike. Hashtag, guys, guess what? Mr. Mom. So, you guys, if you need any more details, rush down to our Instagram, page to see for yourself. So,
Man, I
don't
love
forget to
them.
hit
I
that
love
subscribe
and
button.
respect.
Until we see
Always
again,
talk to
guys.
me
Bye, guys.
about forgiveness. And I've come to realize that forgiveness is not about the next person. I know that. I know forgiveness is not about the next person.
Anyone you won't forgive in your life? Is there
anyone? As at the moment, there is nobody I have not forgiven. There's nobody at this moment. 2000. What's today's date now? So I think we're in 26th July 2020. At today, there's nobody that I hold a grudge on. But there are people who I have forgiven, but I would never have a relationship with again. Sorry?
As a young's dad, everything is fine.
Oh, yes, especially him. I forgive him and wish him the best. For my son's sake, I do. Of course. Why not? Why not?
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. I said, in those days, did you reject any role in a movie? That, oh, no, I don't want this.
Yes, I did.
Why?
I was one artist who didn't like stereotype. I didn't like to be stereotyped. And Nollywood had this habit. If you watch most of Uncle Peter Duche's film, it never changes. Only his name changes. His words never even changes. His character never even changes. Nothing changes. Maybe sometimes his clothes even changes. But his name is only the constant thing that changes. They always give him the same role all the time, and I wonder why he takes it. But then again, I mean, he's a veteran, so why I'm never going to question that. So I said that to say this, that sometimes when you're good at a role, Nollywood will want to impose that role on you. They want to just give it to you until the whole world just gets tired of your talent because you're playing just one particular role. So if I play the bad girl role, I never wanted to play it again. For me, it was not the money. It went, for me, coming into Nollywood, I knew I wanted to grow, definitely. But it was not about money. It was about being good and being one of the best. Being an unforgettable talent, not just being a talent.
You and I got a bit closer, I think it was sometime last year when you got in Dubai. A lot of people called me secretly, privately, oh, Tonto is in trouble, Tonto is this. And when they caught her with drugs. And they contacted you and you told them, I could out about it. So, but what really happened? Tell us.
Oh, okay. No, it was far from it. It was not drugs, because if they did, of course, definitely I would be in jail, So no, it had nothing to do with drugs. It had nothing to do with alcohol, even. I really don't want to go into so much about Dubai, because it's a place where I have a home now, and I want to be able to enter into Dubai freely after all of this, and that's why I really never talk about it. But I was insulted by one of the guards. He said something very derogatory to me, and he said it in Arabic. I think Lebanon. It's called sharamuta. Sharamuta. It means prostitute. It means a call girl, And I was not so dressed. I mean, it was a show, right? So I had like a very amazing bra inside, and I had this, blazers on top. To them, it's haram. You know what haram means? To them, it's haram when you're not dressed properly. Yeah, so to them, it's haram. So yeah, so that's where all of the altercations started and everything. So that was the only problem. So anything aside that, it was just all wrong information. That was the only problem I had, And yes, I'm also trying to film. Yeah, I was trying to film the situation. They said that was wrong. So that was it. That was just the only thing.